Hi, I'm Sunil Jain. Welcome to Express Commentary, one of our frequent video casts on issues that matter to you. I'm talking about the Gujarat elections and what their likely national impact will be and why corporate India is so ecstatic about what's happened. We've seen, we don't have the victory numbers yet, it's still some time away. We have the leads and we're finding that Narendra Modi has got leads for a comfortable majority. 120 or 122 right now is the leading position, which makes Narendra Modi certainly makes him a shoo-in for the BJP's prime ministerial candidate. Now, corporate India, a lot of people are already making projections and they're saying that Narendra Modi will now sweep the polls. I think that's a bit of a long shot. Narendra Modi coming to Delhi as a BJP contender for the prime minister seems to be, I think, the maximum you should be expecting right now. And even that may not be certain because the allies are certain, whether it's Nitish Kumar or whether it's Chandrababu Naidu. There is a problem with the allies, so that could be another hiccup. And winning the election is altogether a very, very far away step. Don't forget that we've seen the Himachal numbers where the Congress is going to win. The Congress party seems to be pretty confident about getting into power in Karnataka by the time the 2014 elections are here. So I don't think we should think that Modi is going to win automatically. But the question that we are asking or that we need to answer is, if Modi becomes India's next prime minister, is he really going to show? That's what corporate India is getting excited about. That if Modi is the next prime minister, what does he bring to the table for India Inc? What does he bring to the table for corporate India? Now, I think there are two or three very important points to be made here. One, if you look at the time of the Godhra massacre, the events that happened after that, a lot of industrialists were in the forefront talking about how the chief minister at that time had not done enough to contain the situation, and one of the most prominent out of them was Ratan Tata. Now, at the end of the day, after what happened in Shingur, Ratan Tata says that he has no hesitation in coming and setting up shop in Gujarat. I think that's a very, very major movement, because what it tells you is that corporate India at the end of the day has moved on. Corporate India at the end of the day is looking at who's going to give them land, who's going to give them 24/7 power. And if there's one state that's giving them both land and 24/7 power, that's Modi. The other very interesting point to be made about Narendra Modi and the way he's functioned in Gujarat is his biggest achievement is not what we talk about, what we in the pink papers talk about all the time. It's not just about what he's done for industry, it's what he's done for agriculture. Gujarat is the only state in the country which has a 10% agricultural growth every year on year for the last 10 decades. 10 years, for the last decade. Now that has meant a complete transformation in Gujarat. That tells us two things about Narendra Modi. One, the biggest change that he brought in, and that was fantastically brought out in a column in the Indian Express by our group editor Shekhar Gupta the other day. The availability of water, of irrigation to Gujarat, that's been a very big step. So one, Narendra Modi managed to get you irrigation in Gujarat. Secondly, he said it doesn't matter what the central government says, it doesn't matter what all the NGO lobby says. I think BT Cotton offers great potential to Gujarat, and he allowed BT Cotton to take root, which is why today India is one of the biggest exporters of cotton, which is why in terms of the proportion of land in cotton that is devoted to BT, India is the largest in the world. So that sort of suggests that you've got a chief minister who is willing to take the necessary steps that need to get taken. But to come back to where we began, does this mean that Narendra Modi is a strong candidate for the prime minister? The answer is there are too many assumptions on the way. It's very, very foolish to make a giant leap on the basis of what happens. The second question is, were Narendra Modi to become the prime minister, can we have the same kind of dynamism in the country that he's shown in Gujarat, in turning around Gujarat? I think again, that's a series of assumptions. Running a state is far easier than running a central government. And let's not forget that no matter how powerful you are in the center, the action only gets taken in the states. So Narendra Modi, as a prime minister, confronted by a chief minister in Gujarat, if you will, who doesn't function as well, means that investment doesn't come into India. So that's it from us. Thanks a lot. Thank you for watching. Bye.